Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're looking at something pretty interesting. Song lyrics, specifically excerpts from MC Red Money a Habit feat. Demigod Mingo.
Right. And our goal really is to kind of unpack the view on money, success, life that's sort of embedded in these lines.
Exactly. We want to pull out the main ideas, those, standout details to figure out what that phrase, money I have it, truly signifies for the artist.
It's compelling using lyrics like this.
Yeah.
They act almost like a condensed story, a statement of where the artist is at or wants to be.
A direct look into their world, yeah, and how they measure achievement. Okay, so let's jump in. The first thing that really hits is accumulation. It goes from used to count my money in HD to now I count it in 4K. What's that jump about beyond just more cash?
Well, I think it's more than just an increase, right? It feels like a qualitative thing. HD is clear, sure, but 4K, that's like ultra detail, total immersion.
So wealth isn't just there, it's vivid. It's the whole environment now.
Exactly. It's the world they live in. And it feels hard won, too. You hear it in lines like, they said, I'll go no way. I made it to no way.
Wow, yeah. That's turning doubt on its head, claiming the place they said you'd never reach.
It's powerful. Real defiance.
And that defiance, it seems to extend to rules, too. I don't follow the rules. That's the F what I want to do. Combined with having, enough quest to last us for 4 days, I'm making it 5 days, it feels like having it is tied up with freedom, control.
That's a great point. Is the money the end goal, or is it the autonomy that money provides?
Good question.
Because those later markers, the Hummer Blue, the backyard hunt, those are symbols, visible signs of success that the money unlocks.
Status symbols, yeah. But it's not all personal gain, is it? The lyrics shift.
Right. Suddenly it gets sharp on relationships.
No.
Things like, no matter how much you feed a dog, don't mean this loyalty lit.
Oof. And I can see that you lie. I make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Success brings a need for vigilance about who's real.
It definitely suggests a social challenge, maybe a cost, that comes with having it. But then you contrast that with this clear move towards providing for others.
Ah, yes. We're eating out, Nern. I got the bill. That lands differently when you hear later lines about past struggles, like being charged to go to store.
It's a huge trajectory, isn't it? From maybe needing help to being the one picking up the tab, taking care of things.
That whole transformation is really striking, from, basics to controlling significant resources, 20K on sanitizers, weed making money, my Budweiser.
Not just a toy, but a whole toy store. It's a massive scale up. Influence, provision, and holding it all together. There seems to be this specific mindset. Everything is on the other side of your mind. Or have a mind of a locksmith.
A locksmith. How do you read that?
Strategic, maybe. Protective, focused. Protect the money, don't jerk around. It implies that having it isn't just about getting stuff. It's an internal state. You need to understand systems, security, how to keep things safe.
Okay. But then there's that twist near the end. Paper just boxed to me. My health a luxury. After all that focus on money, how does that fit?
Yeah, that really complicates things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After detailing the getting and the protecting, suddenly the paper, the money, it's just a container. Health is the real luxury.
And that line, the sweetest kiss I got, it's the one I never tasted. What's that about?
It introduces something completely intangible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something aspirational, maybe something still out of reach. It sits right next to valuing wisdom, too, referencing Proverbs 3.16.
So it really suggests that money, even if it's a habit, like the title says, or punctual, it might not be the ultimate wealth.
Seems that way. It's essential, maybe foundational, but not the peak.
Okay, so let's try and pull this together. Our deep dive suggests money I have it is, pretty complex. It starts with getting material stuff, beating the doubters.
Then moves through ambition, dealing with how success changes relationships, taking on responsibility.
And building that protective locksmith mindset you mentioned.
Yeah. It's a story that goes from scarcity to control to abundance. But crucially, it folds in lessons about trust, about providing, and, in the end, placing higher value on things like health and maybe those intangible goals.
So having it sounds like it covers resilience, a state of mind, handling relationships, providing for others, all while knowing the money itself might just be a tool, a means to other, maybe more luxurious ends like health or that sweetest kiss.
Precisely. It's a layered picture.
Which leaves a final thought for you listening. Based on all these details, the sweetest kiss that hasn't happened, health being the real luxury, paper just being a box, what does truly having it seem to mean to the artist, beyond just the material stuff? Something to ponder.